Good morning, everyone. My name is Melanie and welcome back to A Slice of Heaven Homestead. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about fungus gnats. What exactly are they and how do I get rid of them? Now, fungus gnats are a very common household pest, both for indoor plants and outdoor plants. They feed off of the fungus that grows on top and underneath the soil. They love very moist soil conditions, heat, and humidity. Fungus gnats lay their larvae in the soil by plants. The larvae eat the hairs on the roots and cause damage to the plants. You might commonly see wilting, poor growth, or yellowing leaves. A fungus gnat's life cycle can be anywhere between 3 and 4 weeks, and each adult can lay up to 300 eggs. Okay, so these things are annoying, they damage your plants, and they fly up your nose without warning. So how do we get rid of them? Now, these are some of the pots that I have had problems with little fungus gnats this year. Now, I'm going to share with you a few of the organic ways that I know of to control and to kill the fungus gnats. Number one, you can let the soil in your plant containers dry out. They suggest letting it dry out until it's dry about an inch or two on the surface. That's probably not going to work for most people because it will also dry out your plants. And yeah, we want to keep those plants healthy, right? However, that technique will work for plants like this aloe. They thrive off of soil that's not too wet, so it's easy to let the soil on the surface of this aloe plant dry out. Okay, so this second way you will probably find way more helpful than the first way. I'm going to be using a solution of hydrogen peroxide and water. That's 1 part hydrogen peroxide to 4 parts water. So right here I've already got 4 cups of water, and I will be adding 1 cup of hydrogen peroxide. Now, the hydrogen peroxide will kill the larvae that live underneath the surface of the soil by your plant roots on contact, and after a few minutes it will break back down into harmless oxygen and water. It won't harm your plants, and it actually gives them a boost of oxygen. Now, as you're watering your plants with the hydrogen peroxide, try not to get it on the leaves. There is a fungicide made with water and hydrogen peroxide that you do spray on the leaves, but this is a bit more concentrated. So just to be on the safe side, keep those leaves dry. It's very hard to see it on this camera, but I can see bubbling and I can hear bubbling. And that means that this hydrogen peroxide is doing its job and killing the fungus and the larvae that live underneath the soil. I can still hear that hydrogen peroxide bubbling away and doing its job. Okay, so I will probably need to reapply this a few more times before the life cycle of the fungus gnat has been broken. I'm not going to do it more than once a day, but over the next few days I'll go ahead and reapply this peroxide water solution to the base of my plants. Now, the last trick I'm going to show you might actually surprise you. Another trick to controlling those fungus gnats is cinnamon. It's a natural fungicide and it kills the fungus that fungus gnats like to feed off of. Now it'll kill it on the surface, and then as you water it down, it will also kill it by the roots of your plants, and it won't harm your plants. I will be putting mulch in these plants to cover up that soil. It will also deter any adult fungus gnats from seeing any soil in there and being tempted to lay any larvae. So it will keep them away as long as the mulch is thick enough. So I'm going to be putting about 2 inches of mulch on top. Now just sprinkle it all around the base of your plants. I like to sprinkle it after I've already put the mulch in to prevent other fungus from growing on top of the mulch. Now cinnamon will not harm your plants, so go ahead and reapply that as needed. Guys, thank you for joining me today. Spread a little kindness and encourage one another. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we hope you find your slice of heaven too.